guys, welcome back to ToonPang. Jayden here. This is an ABC deck profile. This is a Brilliant Fusion variant, but if you're not into the whole Brilliant Fusion thing, I'll give you a suggestion to do at the end of the video instead of the Brilliant. But I'll basically just jump straight into it. So for main decking monsters, I run Triple A and the Triple B and the Triple C. I think it's very important to be running 3 copies of all the pieces. You can basically run through all the pieces basically on your second turn, and if you're only running 2 copies of each, you're not going to see them enough, and you always want to have like a piece in hand like on your first turn. So it's always good. They're always live at some point, and if you start with Union Hanger, then yeah, any piece is perfect. I run the 1 heavy mech support armor. With your Brilliant Fusion engine or with your extra double summon, this card is very important. It's searchable off of B and A, and it can be special summoned off C if you really wanted to, if you needed extra monsters on board. Has great synergy with the deck. It's awesome. Love the card. I then run 3 gold gadget and 3 silver gadget for play extenders. These are super important for the deck. This can be like the difference between like a Decode Talker ABC to just like a basic ABC play. Can really extend all, just get you there to the next level basically. You run the 1 Garnet for Brilliant Fusion. I'm not a huge fan of double Garnet, but I understand why people do it. If you think you need double Garnet, go right ahead. Triple Union Hanger for spells, so going into spells, triple Union Hanger. The best card in the deck. I'm absolutely in love with the secret rares that came out in the new Battle of the Legends. It's fantastic. The field spell is absolutely amazing. The deck wouldn't run without it. Yeah, and then I run the triple terraforming to search it out. Another really good card that we have 3 of in TCG. Fantastic. Love the card. Then you have triple Brilliant Fusion. I gotta get myself a hold of those secret rare versions, but for now I got my my supers. But yeah, amazing card. Gets you to the Seraphnite and stuff. Extremely important. If you're running with the lights, they're all lights, so you're perfectly fine with that. Pick any piece. And the Brilliant Fusion, I know people like the Symphonics or something. I can't remember the names of them. A little bit better than the Brilliants because it gets you the monsters on board. But with the Brilliant Fusion, I think it's more important to dump a piece to grave, because starting with Brilliant Fusion and a piece, you can end with the board just as good as, say, Union Hanger in a piece. And I think it's extremely important. Then I run triple Called by the Grave. If you notice that there's no hand traps in this variant. I really wanted to play a little bit different. So the Called by the Grave really helps you stop, say, Drolls or something. But Drolls doesn't really do much against this deck. Ash Blossom's always a big thing, you know. Just to have a Called by the Grave in your opening hand is really nice. Yeah, and with Droll actually, just going back to Droll, if you start with Union Hanger in your hand, Droll doesn't really hurt you like at all. So you're alright, you can play. And then yeah, and then back to Revival, I run the 2 Revivals, so Monster Reborn and Soul Charge. They're both really, really good cards. Absolutely fantastic. Take out Soul Charge maybe game 2, depending how long your games are going, just for the new time rule. Yeah, yeah, both really fantastic Revival cards. 1 Upstart Goblin, so you're playing a 39 card deck. It's amazing. Draw 1 and give your opponent 1000 life. Yeah. There's been a couple instances where I couldn't OTK because of Upstart, but you know, it's still too good not to run. Moving on to traps, I run triple Torrential. Again from the new set, love the Ultras. Just they look fantastic, and it's amazing in ABC because you can basically just break your ABC piece and blow board anytime you feel like you're getting into a situation. You get all their effects to chain, and you're pretty much set. You can go off and you really hurt your opponent. Next, I run Floodgates, so I run triple Rivalry of the Warlord in main. This card is absolutely fantastic against every deck. Whether or not you're versing a deck that is all spellcasters or all fiends or whatever, their extra deck is going to have variety. Against Gokis, this is fantastic. And I'll show you some other cards in extra deck that just completely obliterate Gokis and other like meta decks right now. Then of course the one's skill drain, because ABC can still use his break and everything else, and it's just a fantastic card. Often this card will just auto win you the game. And then the one Imperial Order, the card is fantastic in the new meta, just because you activate your field spell, you get off all your searches, get off all your equips or whatever, activate Imperial Order, your opponent's really going to be stunned, you're going to have an ABC Buster Dragon, and they're going to basically be going off to their little plays and whatever. But yeah, that's it, rounding it off for the main deck. And now I'll move on to the extra deck. So for the extra deck I run the triple ABC Buster Dragon, no exceptions. Card's absolutely fantastic. The whole heart and soul of the ABCs. Yeah, it's just a must-have at 3. Then you run your Seraph Knight because you want that additional double summon, basically. Just a fantastic card. It gives you the double summon, lets you dump a piece to grave, and then also gives you a monster to link with. The card is so necessary. It is fantastic. Absolutely love it. Then I run the 2 of probably the best rank 4 XYZs in the game right now. So Tornado Dragon, and then the Bagooska from the new set, because I like the super. An older Tornado Dragon, but it doesn't really matter because you can pick them up in secret now. So yeah, really good XYZs. Then moving on to links, one Clara Rushka, absolutely fantastic. Basically gets you to ABC in a bricked hand. It is fantastic. Cleafort Genius, probably the one I make the most. It is absolutely fantastic. Perfect link markers, perfect for the deck, perfect synergy, everything. And then the one Underclock Taker to make with Seraph Knight if you open that Brilliant Fusion, which is the best feeling in the entire world. Then you go into Underclock and go off into all your plays, and you probably end up with Decode, Decode with like a Buster Dragon or something else, doesn't really matter. Then I run a little bit of a Nightmare package, so it's the Goblin, the Phoenix, and the Cerberus. I don't feel the need to run Griffin. I don't like the whole grind game aspect to it. It's really ABC just want to get in there, do all the damage, and get out of there. But yeah, really good cards. Field spell, like if you're dealing with a hard field spell, just to counter just Phoenix, or if they got a floodgate against you, make Phoenix. Fantastic card. Cerberus is just good monster removal. It's okay. It's not too bad. Don't make it as much. And then Goblin, just for another normal summon, is fantastic. So yeah, really big on summoning in this deck. Then you run the Decode, of course, which is really important. And then the Gaia Saber. So we live in Australia, so we don't have Summoning Sorceress legal here yet, or even printed here yet. So we have Gaia Saber. This card actually has really great synergy with the deck. It is a machine. A lot of people think it's a Cyburst, but yeah, it is a machine. Has really good link markers. And if you have a skill drain and a rivalry on board with a Gaia Saber and a Buster, you're basically just in a really good position. You're making machines, and it is fantastic. Then I run the Saryuja. I ran this over Borreload. I really wanted to run Borreload as well, but I took out the Gaia Saber, and I wanted to see Gaia Saber like more. And then I only ever made one Link 4 per game. And Saryuja was really what I wanted to make the most. And making him at 4 is fantastic. You draw the extra +1, and then you but even that 3, just making him a 3 is fantastic, just for the extra special summon. With Union Hanger, you're still going to get that equipped. It is absolutely amazing. 28 body. It is an amazing card, and I do recommend running the Saryuja over the Borreload. There are cheaper options if you can't afford the Borreload, obviously. I'd recommend maybe a Topologic, one of the Topologic lines, because they're also really good boss monsters. But yeah, really, I would recommend the Saryuja if you can get a hold of one. Fantastic card. Alright, that's it for the extra, so I'm going to move on to the side deck. So with the side, you probably noticed I didn't have the Mermaid, so it's in the side. I really wanted to put it in the extra deck as main, but I really couldn't find the room, but it is in the side in case I'm versing Gokis or something else that gives you Ibli or whatever. So then you got the Cowboy for game. I did make this. I have mono game Cowboy for game in time. It does come up. It's stupid though. Like, it's such a cheese win, but if you need it, you got it. Basically, yeah. So yeah, triple Gamma Seal, fantastic for you versing Gokis. Just get rid of the extra, get rid of that Tri-Gate, and you can basically play, which is amazing. So that's it for monsters from the extra deck, the side deck, and onto traps. Then I run double Gozen Match. This card is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Shuts down so many decks. Absolutely obliterates Altergeist because obviously the Rivalry of the Warlords isn't actually going to do much against them, but this will absolutely shut them down. Shuts down Gokis. I made this in tournament. I made Gozen Match and Rivalry of the Warlords together in tournament and absolutely obliterated Gokis. Absolutely fantastic card. If they're not running different types, they're running different attributes. So fantastic card. I might even bump it to 3. Yeah. Another card that obliterates Altergeist is triple red reboot. Also beats evenly matched. It's just fantastic card all round. You are going to OTK if you activate it, obviously, and ABC with decode ABC and any XYZ doesn't matter. It's just going to win. It's just going to win you the game. Then for the mirror match, I run System Downs. The mirror match does come up a bit at my locals, so System Downs is always a good card to just have. Yeah, just banish all their machines. It's pretty good. It's okay, like against Sky Strikers and stuff, but with tagging, it's just, yeah, really for the mirror match. And then just to round it off, I run double Twin Twister in case you verse a Pendulum. It doesn't come up as much, but yeah, it's there just in case. And yeah, so that is ABC deck profile. I hope you like it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you have any suggestions or what else I could run. Otherwise, stick around, and then I'm going to show you an alternative to running the Brilliant Fusion engine. Thanks. Alright, so I'm going to show you the alternatives to running the Brilliant Fusion engine. Obviously, you have the Symphonic variant. I'm not a huge fan of this. Like, it bricks probably worse than Garnet, and it's just... It's touchy for me. It doesn't really... It gets you the double summon, but doesn't get you pieces to grey. It doesn't really do anything overly great. And obviously, there are machines, which is nice, but, you know, like... meh. Really, it's really meh. So, yeah. What I'd recommend instead, and this is going to sound a little bit iffy at first, but basically, double Instant Fusion, and then double World Legacy Succession. Basically, these extend your link plays, gives you more Monster Reborns, basically. Fantastic card. If you can just get a hold of a few of these, I do recommend it. And then Insta Fusion for your Panzer Dragon. And this is what you're going to replace the Seraphnite with. Now, this has great synergy with the deck. Obviously, it is a machine, and then if they stop your plays, he's going to obviously get destroyed at the end phase because of the because of the instant fusion, and you're going to get to pop a card on field, which is also really nice. It's instant access to your Clear 4 Genius, and is a good play extender in case you get basically hand trapped. These basically get you there. Like, they're just if you can't get that double summon, you have the World OT Successions, the Monster Reborns, and the Soul Charges to fall back on, and yeah, so this will get you there if you can draw those as well. I still do prefer the Brilliant Engine, but this is extremely powerful, and I do believe it could do very well, potentially in a tournament-like setting. But yeah, let me know what you think of that, and let me know what you think of my ideas. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is Jayden from Team ToonPang. Yeah, see you guys next time.
The Apocalypse.